Hello viewers, and welcome to a brand new episode of Trashtalk on Fabula Ultima, Natural Fantasy Edition, a series where I talk about the various classes you can mix together to create your desired heroic characters in your Fabula Ultima campaign. In today's episode, Gourmet. Gourmet, brewer, chef, pâtissier, cooking may be considered as a common skill, but gourmets refine their knowledge of foodstuff to a supernatural degree, infusing meals with powerful magical effects. In terms of mechanic, Gourmet is a support class that's quite similar to Tinkerer, but instead of breaking bad with technology and concoctions, you cook meals with a set of effects that you only knew once you cooked them. I will explain how shortly. As for the free benefits, the Gourmet unsurprisingly comes with the benefit of +2 maximum IP, and you may start project to create unique foods and drinks, which must always be consumable. You can't make an unlimited bottle of beer, and the area is based on the number and type of creatures you wish to nourish. This is different than the actual cooking mechanic we will get into shortly, but even with just the free benefit alone, the Gourmet can already cook up some wild stuff. Now, let's take a look at the Gourmet skill, starting with cooking. Cooking, when you rest inside a settlement, you gain up to 5 ingredients. You may use an action and combine 2 or 3 ingredients to prepare a delicacy, then choose one option, apply the effect to yourself or an ally, or perform a free attack with no damage to apply it onto your target instead. You may carry up to 35 ingredients, and they will never spoil until you use them. If you take this skill during character creation, you begin play with 10 ingredients with random tastes. Cooking is the core skill Gourmet need to do everything really. When you receive an ingredient, whether through your skills or as rewards, it's an unknown until you roll the dice to determine its flavor, then you can name it. It's recommended to name every ingredient with same flavor in a region to have the same name, so your spreadsheet doesn't look like a mess. Then, when you cook them, you combine 2 or 3 ingredients to create a special delicacy with effect based on its flavor, according to this table, which you must find one by one. For example, say you cook something with the flavor of sweet, sweet, and sour, the delicacy therefore can have 2 combinations, sweet, sweet, and sweet, sour. This is the first time you create these flavors, so you roll on this table to determine their effects. After that, it is locked, and whenever you cook a delicacy with these 2 flavor bombs again, it's gonna produce the same effects, which means every Gourmet is gonna play differently. You might try to be a support and then realize your cooking is just gonna kill people. You never know until you try cooking, and committing murder, which you can do outside of conflict so you don't accidentally give your teammates salmonella. This also means you can give your delicacy a max of 3 different effects at once, whether to give your ally a meal of their lifetime or an enemy a meal of their remaining lifetime. That said, you can't have duplicates of combination effect 5 or 12, because they conflict with each other, and while you can only apply effects on enemies through free attack, multi-attack actually works with this, so make of that what you will. Second, knife and fork. When you perform free attack through cooking, if you combine no more than 2 ingredients, you may deal damage as normal. High roll is treated as 0 for these attack, exactly what it said. You now deal damage from force feeding your enemy with your death cap mushroom pie. This is a 1-point investment, so get it. Third, made with love. When you use cooking skill and choose to use it on yourself or an ally, you may spend up to 50 MP, and for each 10 MP, apply the effect to an additional ally. Want to spread love through your cooking? This will do, which can get rather powerful when you come up with a 3 effects delicacy. Fourth, salt and pepper. When you prepare a delicacy, you may spend 2 inventory point to change the taste of one ingredient to a different taste of your choice. Considering the sheer amount of ingredient you could possibly carry, you might not really need this, but that isn't to say it's not possible. It's also a 1-point investment, so it's a nice thing to have. And lastly, there's traveling cook. After each travel roll, if you acquired the cooking skill, you gain up to 6 ingredients. Considering the amount of travel you will be doing in a campaign, that's gonna be a whole lot of ingredient just for walking around. In a sense, this is fairly similar to resourceful skill of the Wayfarer, and honestly, these 2 classes will pair well with each other. After putting 10 levels into Gourmet, it is considered as mastered and you can get a heroic skill for it. In total, there's 4 Gourmet specific heroic skills, once again, 3 in Natural Fantasy, and 1 in the 6th Fabula Ultima bonus supplement. First, there's all you can eat. Once per scene, when you use cooking skill, you can combine 4 ingredients into a delicacy. That's it. That implies exactly what you think. You can now make a delicacy with up to 6 different effects at once. That on its own is already insanely absurd. You are truly defeating husbands, wives, and loners through their stomach. Second, skillful dosage, which can also be unlocked by Lore Master, Merchant, and Tinkerer. It's a skill where potion, delicacy, and spell you have made or cast can now recover your allies beyond their max HP and MP, lasting temporarily until the scene end, very useful when you are in a big fight that needs all sorts of big numbers. And third, specialty of the house, when you acquire the skill, choose 3 different tastes, then choose 3 different effects among the following list. When you create a delicacy using exactly 3 ingredients during a conflict, if each ingredient matches the taste you have chosen for the skill, you may ignore all of that delicacy's normal effects for 1, 2, or all of the effects you chose when you acquire this heroic skill. In short, with the right combinations, you can have the same delicacy applying 3 wildly different effects depending on what you need, and many of the effects here can be even stronger than what you can get normally too. It's a nice way to have another trick up your oven. And lastly, on the 6th Fabula Ultima supplement, there's Phagomagus, which can also be unlocked by Chimerist, Entropist, and Mutant. This is rather somewhat complicatedly worded but actually simple skill in which you can dispel magic effects from multiple target, if you have acquired it somewhere already, and if you dispel effects from your targets, you can gain a ton of MP for it, or apply a copy of these effects on you, so it's a good way to both recover MP and also apply powerful buffs on you. And that's basically it on Gourmet, the master chef that will turn even hell into a kitchen. That's all for now, and I will see you all next time. Hello there, if you like this video, please subscribe and click that notification bell button. If you want to see the videos early as well as further support my channel, you can join in my Patreon page, or buy me some coffee, links in the description. Anyway, have a nice day.